43 million fax machines are in use around the world, and over 17 billion individual documents are sent every year. One industry analyst estimates that 75% of all medical communications still happen by fax. Do you know if your fax numbers are operational? And do you know if they are connected and receiving faxes? Referrals, insurance checks, authorizations and other documents related to patient care are sent and received through fax every day. Spearline Fax Assure verifies that your fax numbers are operational and confirms that the devices are connected and receiving faxes as they should be. To safeguard this information, medical sectors around the globe still rely on fax messaging, as faxes are considered to be more secure and reliable than digital forms of communications such as email. Fax tests can be performed through Spearline's fixed-line routes located all around the world. So how does it work? To begin with, you can enter the fax numbers to the Spearline platform Add Numbers section. Here you will need to add the country and the number. Select an IVR traversal if needed. You can also set rolling tests for automation and select what hours. The time zone. Then you select the test type, which will be the fax send test. And finally, we press the Add button. Now we need to set up a new campaign so we can schedule the fax test. Add the details as you did in the Add Number section. Set the test type to fax and then save. Then select the numbers that you want to test and press Next. We can select a time group if needed. We can also edit existing ones or create new ones here. Finally, press Save and the test will be scheduled. Once the numbers are loaded, the fax test can begin immediately. You can tailor the content of the fax to suit the recipient. Spearline's in-country server dials the desired fax number. The server then connects to the number and performs what is known as a handshake. This determines the type of device attached to the number. If the call connects and a fax is detected, a fax file will be sent by Spearline to confirm if a fax can be received. The test confirms whether or not the number being tested has a fax machine present when dialed, and confirms if the fax sent by Spearline has been received. Once the send confirmation or any failure-related message has been received from the device, the test call is ended. To see the results of your test, go to the platform homepage and select the Analytics dashboard. Then select Fax Send from the Test Type drop-down selection menu. Here we can see the number, country, time of test, state, whether the fax connected, listen back to the audio, the post-dial delay, the fax result details, such as why the test failed or failed to connect, and information on how many times the test failed. If a connection failure is identified, an alert is sent with the necessary information needed to resolve the problem with your carrier. A failed test is where a fax handshake error is received, a failure to connect with the number Spearline dials, where fax tones are not detected upon connection. With Fax Assure, you can preempt issues with real-time alerts and measure SLAs, which gives you peace of mind. Contact our sales team to start testing today, or find out more on Spearline.com.